Hello Joshua, this next mock-up I need you to do is what I call a communication page. It's a very essential page, so it's important that we do this page very good. The communication page will interact between the customer and the artist. So this means that if a customer has seen the presentation page, he has clicked on the get a quote button, seen the pop-up and filled out the pop-up. The next thing that will happen is that the artist and the customer will start to communicate between each other and discuss the details. I don't know if you know the concept Airbnb. It's becoming bigger and bigger everywhere in the world, and they have something similar here, and this page we will use very much and get a lot of good ideas from this page. So what I want you to do is where were we? Here. Yes. We need a standard page, maybe the same thing as you have here on the presentation page, where we have this line with the logo in the top left corner. And I don't know yet what we need here in the right area, so just leave that totally empty. But beneath that, I would like you to do something similar to what you see from here. We don't need this text right here, but we need a title in top. Please make a box similar to the box you see here. Just copy everything you see here very closely. A box with rounded edges, and in the top I would like the title to say your communication with, and then colon, and then here we will have a picture of the artist. That means that it's the same kind of picture as you see here, but just smaller. A picture of the artist, and then we have the name right here, and we will have member since, and then we have a date, a month, and a year. And right up here in the top right corner, I would like to say status, no booking made. And maybe the no booking made should be in red text, so that you can see that the status of this communication with the artist is that there's no booking made. But then down here in this empty area, as you see here, I would like to have a fairly big button saying I am ready to book this artist. So this is a button that you will always be able to see, and whenever you're ready, whenever you've communicated down here and you think I'm ready to book this artist, you will click this button. And next to that big, probably green button, I will think should be a green button, we should have a gray smaller button that says no thanks. Yeah, just make it say no thanks. Maybe we change it later, but just no thanks right now. And it's a smaller gray button that you can click on in case you want to cancel the communication. And then in the same way as they have some verifications right here, I would like a line, and I would like it to say verification, much similar to what they are doing right here. We will have some different things here, and we will have some green checkboxes exactly like they have it. So in the verification, I would like to have email, and it should say email and verified, and then a small icon of an email. It should say phone verified, and a small icon of a phone. And by the way, we should also put in the email, show the actual email, and we should also show the actual phone number. Then I would like to have a Google Plus verified, and a Google Plus icon. And bookings, I would want to say bookings, and it will show the amount of bookings that artists have had. And I don't know what kind of icon we have to create our own icon for that. And then I would like a reviews, and it will say how many reviews, and we need an icon for that, probably something similar to what you see here, a thumb up, and some kind of link that can open up a pop-up that will show the reviews, just in case that he wants to see the reviews again. So that is this part. The yellow part right here we don't need. And then we go to the chat between the two parts. I want it to look very similar to what you see here, with the small arrow pointing at the person right here, and it says you. And then on the other side we have the picture of the band and the small arrow pointing in that direction, and the name of the band. We don't need this date here, I don't know why. Yes, sorry, we need that date and time, actually. Date and time for when this comment was made. But one thing I would like to change is that I would like to make it more clear to see who said what. So the boxes that this person is saying should be a little bit shorter, so that they're only until here, and these boxes should be a little bit shorter, so they only until here. And then I would like the boxes that this person has said to have one color, and the boxes that this person has said to have another color, and it should just be slightly a light, I don't know, a light orange and a light green or something like that. It's a color similar to the yellow one you see here. And maybe the chat box that is open, where I can go and put my chat message, it will just be white, so that you can see this is neutral, it hasn't been sent yet. Once I click on it, it will go down here and it will have this color, it's been sent. We don't need this translate from Google button. And let's go up here, and don't look at all the stuff up here, we don't want to implement that. Up here I would like to have the same kind of small headings. I have 3 headings I want. The first one should be booking info box, and it should be a similar box to this one that has a thick gray line. In that booking info box I need some information. Date of event, and then it will say the date of the event. Name of customer, and it will show the name of customer. Event type, zip code, fixed price. And it will have a see more button that will make it roll out to see all the information. And then it should also have a create contract. And imagine you have the see more button here. Try and create some space in the left side and somewhere here, and we need a create contract button. The next thing I want is security. Security in the security box. And by the way, the top one, the booking info box, should be an actual box with a green gray line, as you see here. But the below one should not be a box. It should just it doesn't need to be framed in, just like you see on the Airbnb page. So in the security, I would like to have this text. Use this page to book the artists. If you book the artist directly, you lose the option to rate the artist and to rate the artist. And you have no backup opportunity if the artist doesn't show up. Booking through 123 gives you a better performance from the artist. So that's the security box I want. Then I would like one which is called good questions to ask the artist. Good questions to ask the artist. This is kind of it's inspiration to the customer. What can I ask the artist? Have you understood what kind of event I want? Can you play my favorite music? how do you want the payment? If we want to extend, how much will it cost? How much space do you need? What kind of electricity do you need? So these questions we will put in. And one of the questions, I mean, it should be like what you see up here. One of the questions should be open, and it should have a lorem ipsum text, so that we show the programmers that we want the artist to have, the customer to have this experience where he can click and he will open and get extra information about that. So I think that's it. Let me see. Yes, that's it for this one, but we will create a very, very similar one for the artist that looks very similar but has a small change of information.